Hello and welcome to our channel Football Fanatics. My name is Raza and today I am going to discuss about what could happen before transfer date deadline for Liverpool, Chelsea, City, Arsenal, United in English Premier League season 2022-23. So before going towards our vlog, if you haven't subscribed our channel, then please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon button to get latest updates of football. So coming right back to our vlog, the transfer window for the English Premier League closes on September 1 and many of the big sides have already done a lot of business this summer. However, with the season starting this weekend, clubs will spend the next few weeks homing their squads and deciding who will stay or who will go. Football Fanatics writers have everything you need to know about the top teams, hopes, delves into deals that might be on the cards. Who will come in, who will depart before the deadline day. So let's start with Manchester City. For Manchester City, their major ins are Eric Haaland from Borussia Dortmund, 54 million pounds. Kevin Phelps, Leeds United, 43.9 million pounds. Stephen Ortega, Armenia, befielded and that's for free. These are their major ends, and that will amount total 97.9 million pounds. Their major outs are Raheem Sterling, Chelsea, 50.6 million pounds. Jesus to Arsenal, 46.9 million pounds. Zinchenko to Arsenal, 31.5 million pounds. Bezunos to Southampton to 12.6 million pounds. Lavia to Southampton, 11.1 million pound. Poro to Sporting, 7.7 million pound. Gabby to Leeds, 5.2 million. Ikatu to Borussia Dortmund, 4.5 million pound. Stephen to Middlesbrough, he's on loan. Herrera, Gianna, he's on loan. Brav to Borussia Dortmund for free. And that total amount is 172.8 million pounds. So they have a plenty of cash to spend for further. Who are the major targets now for them? After signing Haaland and Philip, Pepe Guardiola still wants to bolster his squad with a left back. Cucurella is City's top target, but they have already informed Brighton they won't meet their 50 million valuation. A deal could still be stuck, but a compromise over the fee would have to be reached first. A couple of other options linked to Etihad are Leipzig, Gardel, and Andre Leclerc's Gomez. So let's see how it goes on. Now we will discuss that who could be leaving. Most of City's major outgoings are Jesus, Sterling, and Zinchenko, and they have already confirmed. And Guardiola is not expecting anything big exit before the deadline. Chelsea is still hovering around Ake, but as things stand, City thinks he is staying in the squad. So our next club is Liverpool. Liverpool's major ins are Darwin Núñez from Benfica, 67.5 million pounds, Carvalho from Fulham, 5.3 million pounds, and Ramsey Aberdeen from 4.4 million pounds. So it total amount is minus 4.6 million pounds, 84.6 million pounds. So their major outs are Sadio Mane to Bayern Munich, 28.8 million pounds. Williams to Nottingham Forest, 18 million pounds. Minamini to Monaco, 13.5 million pounds. Grujic to Porto, 8 million pounds. Ben Davis to Rangers, 4.2 million pounds. Origi to AC Milan for free. So their total outgoings budget income is 72.6 million pounds. So who are the major targets now? They are planning no more big signings for this window, but all efforts will now turn to securing a deal for Dortmund midfielder Bellingham to move to Anfield next summer. And who could be leaving for Liverpool? Mohamed Salah signed a new contract, but Chamberlain may still leave Liverpool this month, despite suffering a hamstring injury that is likely to keep him sidelined until October. The former Arsenal midfielder is out of contract at the end of the season and had been tracked by West Ham. So our next club is Chelsea. In Chelsea, the major incomings are Raheem Sterling from Manchester City, 50.6 million, Koulibaly from Napoli, 34.2 million, Solonia from Chicago, 8.2 million, and Hutchinson from Arsenal free. A total amounts almost 93 million pounds. Their major outs are Lukaku to Inter Milan on loan, and Joran to Huddersfield on loan, Christensen Barcelona for free, Rudiger to Real Madrid free, Drinkwater released. So that cost the incoming cash from their outgoing players is zero. What are the major targets now for Chelsea? Having based on Sevilla's 50 million defender Conde to Barcelona, Chelsea still want a centre back, and Leicester's Fofana and Inter Milan's Skriniar are both on the target list. Van Minnek's Pavard is another option, as is Lipizek's Gavardiol. Sources told football fanatics that the club are ready to battle Manchester City for Brighton left back. Cucurella. While Inter's Dumfries and Southampton's Kyle Walker-Peters have been also linked. In midfield, the club have reached an agreement to sign Aston Villa's 18-year-old midfielder Kukiwika in a deal which could reach 20 millions, as sources have informed Football Fanatics. Who could be leaving Chelsea? Timo Werner is wanted by Juventus and will be allowed to leave Stamford Bridge if the right deal is proposed by the Serie A team. Sarr should depart, while Alonso and Espeleta may also move out before the transfer deadline, possibly to Barcelona. So our next club is Tottenham. Their major ins are Richarlison from Everton 52.2 million, Bissouma from Brighton 26.3 million, Spence from Middlesbrough 13.2 million, Langlet from Barcelona on loan, Perisic to Inter Milan free, and Foster to Southampton free. So their total amount is 91.7 million that they have spent right now. Their major outs are Bergevin to Ajax at 28.1 million, Clark to Sunderland 10 million, Victors to Celtic 6.3 million, Parrott to Preston loan, and Scarton to Portsmouth loan. So their total incoming is 44.4 million pounds. What are the major targets now? Spurs have already been busy in securing their major targets. They often move late in the window for players, so nothing can be ruled out. But further signings appear unlikely as things stand right now. Who could be leaving? Bergwijn has already moved to Ajax, while a host of other players have been told they can find a new club, including Binks, Ndombele, Licaslo, and Roy. So our next club is Arsenal. Major ins Jesus from Manchester City 46.9 million, Vieira from Porto 31.5 million, Zinchenko 31.5 million, Turner from New England Revolution 5.7 million, and Marguinez from Sao Paulo 3.2 million. So their total spending is 103.1 million, 103.1 million. That I said. Major outs. Their major outs are Guendouzi to Marseille 9.9 million, Lino to Fulham 3 million, Mavropanos to Stuttgart 2.9 million, Travis to Marseille on loan, Tyres on loan, Lacazette on Lyon to on loan, Hutchison Chelsea free. So their total incoming cash is 15.8 million. What are their targets now? Arsenal have completed the majority of their business, but further incomings haven't been entirely ruled out. They retain an interest in Leicester midfielder Tielemans, but have not made a formal move as yet. The same is true for Paqueta at Lyon. Who could be leaving further? Several players will depart, with goalkeeper Lino headed to Fulham for an initial £3 million. Elsewhere, Mari, Lucas, Bellerin are likely to move on, while the club are ready to listen to offers for Pepe and Niles, although the latter's preference is to see out the final year of his contract if possible. Winger Nelson could also leave after spending last season on loan to Feyenoord. Our next club is Manchester United. The major ins are Martinez from Ajax 51.6 million, Malaysia from Feyenoord 13.5 million, and Ericsson from Brentford free. So their total spending is 56.6 million. Their major outs are Pereira to Fulham 8.5 million, Henderson to Nottingham on loan, Pogba for free to Juventus, Matic for free for Roma, John Mata released, Lingard released, Cavani released, Grant released. So their total incoming cash is 8.55 million pounds. Who are the major targets now? Barcelona midfielder Frankie de Jong is still Eric Tangen's top target, as United have agreed an initial 65 million euros fee, while they have indicated they are willing to take negotiations over personal terms close to the deadline before looking elsewhere. Tangen also wants another forward and a right back, with a number of players being monitored who could be leaving United. United have too many defenders. Tanning will hope to move on at least a couple before the deadline. Belly, Dallas, Tonzabe, and Jones are all surplus to requirements, while Bissaka and Williams could also find themselves out in the cold. Cristiano Ronaldo is keen to leave this club in this summer in a bid to find regular Champions League football elsewhere. He has been linked with the moves to Bayern Munich, Chelsea, and Atletico Madrid. Although sources have told football fanatics that United are yet to receive a serious offer for the 37-year-old football forward player and one of the great ones. So, guys, that's all for today. And if you haven't subscribed our channel, then please subscribe our channel and get latest updates from football fanatics. See you in our next vlog. Until then, it's goodbye.